this was stolen, this was taken. I had no peace. I had no revelation of who I was. I was lost because something was taken from me. Now I've come to get my stuff.
Yes.
Now I have come for a return on everything that was siphoned off from me. And we do the hard work, ladies, of reliving it in a safe environment so that we can get clear. Now that means if something was taken from you at the age of 7, as a group of people, and it's very critical because you got to have people with like minds, which is what we do in my business called Propel to Power Speak. And what we do is we get folks in that group, a small group of women, a small group of men. We work with both, and we help them. I had a man recently who was violated continually as a young man. We helped him go back in, go back down and under, and get his self back. Oh, y'all didn't hear me. Get his self back. The self was stolen and abused, not just the body, not just the physical body. Are you hearing it? But the emotional, creative greatness was attempted to be marred. The reason why we put trust in a sovereignty, in something bigger than us, is because we can't fix cracks. We can't fix fractures. The designer has to be the one to go in and apply balm and salve where we can't. That's what we learned today about healing. There has to be another healing factor, and so we believe and we stand and we decree and we say, now wait a minute. This fracture, this brokenness, this wound, this thing is impacting my glory. It's impacting my embrace. I can't stand out because I have to be able to see in, I have to be able to step to, and I have to be able to speak up. The day I get my voice back, the day I'm able to speak up, I will see like I've never seen, do like I've never done before, but I will be again me finally. I will be me. And I cannot tell you the day that happened. I cannot tell you what it was like the day it happened for me. The day I had gone through so many pieces, both in my family and in religiosity. And my aunt, who was a wonderful mentor in so many senses, she was my mother's sister, so I was born to a teen mom. And because mama went to school to try to get her GED, during the day, her baby sister kept me during the day because I was small and my father was not there. And so I lived with my grandparents, and Aunt Evelyn took care of me. But as I grew up, I followed her like a little duck. She really was my mom. I followed her everything. And even when she went into ministry, I went into ministry following Aunt Evelyn because I was like, that's what I know I'm supposed to do. I just know it. And God used her in that. But when I got into it, she kept saying, now, you doing this all wrong. What am I doing? She said, you're too Madison Avenue. You're too educated. You use big words. You paint too many pictures. You don't do it like I do it. You don't do it like the old mothers. So rejection came and it shut my voice. As a woman, I'm like, I don't know how to do it like that. I mean, my father did come back and he did tell me, I'm going to pay for you to go to school. And I did. And I learned things, and I like Chaucer and Shakespeare, but I can also do Langston and Zora Neale Hurston. Yeah. I can do my African American heritage, but I can do world classics. I understand the importance of renewing the mind, like I understand the importance of my spirit being born fresh, anew. And so I was the oxymoron in the room. Where y'all get her from? We don't even sound like us. She'd get up to try to preach a message, and she's taken us into all of these pieces of story. But see, that's who I was, right? That's who I was all along. And what I learned after I defied, say defied. Part of my calling is to help people defy the voice of fear, failure, and faulty faith or faulty focus. And so God was developing, churning in me the call to greatness while I was being told that's not what you should do. And so we have to make a decision. Ladies, we have to choose to live and not die. Watch this. And declare the glory of God. In other words, the glory that we embrace in ourselves was the one he supplied, or the way that some say the universe supplied. And what happens is, if we deny that it was supplied, then we deny that we can embrace it. So we have to understand that the glory is just not, okay, I'm great. Nobody does that. You know how we struggle to be great? We struggle to even say it. When I teach my class called Propel 1, the accelerated power speaker, and I ask the question, what do you admire most about yourself? It takes us 6 weeks to get through it. OMG. I mean, folk just fizz out like, I mean, they're just like choking on the reality that you can admire yourself about something. It is the most fascinating thing. And then the next question is, what can you do better than anybody else? Better than anybody? Yeah, better than anybody else. Can you identify that? That's the hardest thing in the world for folks to have. Now, when I say, what have you failed at more than most people? Oh, yeah, well, my failures are, well, I can't do this and I can't do that. And boy, you get this long list. We're so acquainted with our failures. We're so acquainted with the negative conversations. We're so acquainted. So I want you all to stand up with me. I think my time, where am I on time? This just come to me to this morning, so it's still fresh on my brain. And I didn't tell you that I have dyslexia and all these other problems too, so sometimes I don't remember things when they come to me. But I heard this little sound, and I want to close with this. It just says, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. It's like 5 times. Can you say this? Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. Come on, say it again. Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. Say it one more time. Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. Yeah, it's a tongue twister, so you got to say it real fast. Oh, the glory, 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 oh, the glory. Say it again. Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. And what we're saying it 5 times is that it must be inculcating that there is an oh, the glory. There is an oh, the glory. And then we must learn to stand out so that we can see in, step 2, and speak up. And so the little song that I heard was that it was, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory. Say that with me.
Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory.
One more time.
Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory.
And then you say, I stand out.
I stand out.
I see in.
I see in.
I step 2.
I step 2.
I speak up.
I speak up.
I stand out.
I stand out.
I stand out.
I stand out.
I stand
Thank you,
out.
Deacon Parents.
I stand out. I stand out.
I stand out.
Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the
glory.
Come on here.
Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory.
You gotta say it loud.
Oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory, oh, the glory.
I stand out.
I stand out.
I see in.
I see in.
I step 2.
I step 2.
I speak up.
I speak up.
I speak up.
I speak up, up.
I speak up.
I speak up.
Oh, the glory.
Oh, the glory.
You see, it has to be the glory that causes us to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
But to stand out is filled with 3 components. You gotta see in. You gotta step 2. And you gotta speak up. Look at your sister and say, you can do that.
We can do that. You can do
only one product for you today. It's called Unleashed to Power Speak. It is our book, our training guide, and what it will tell you is how to discover that passion how to really move into that destiny, how you really take dominion. Dominion is in the mouth, the power is in the mouth. How do you really take that dominion through your story and your spoken pieces. And so we'll be signing those. They're $20 today for signature. And then those that want to work further, we have some classes coming up in the fall. But what we're going to be doing this summer is really exciting. It's on July 29th, right here in the region. We will be doing Power Speak Live. Power Speak Live. And our theme this year is releasing vocal velocity. How do you get your voice back? How do you reclaim that which was stolen and lost? So we'll be right here. We got flyers with that, for that. And so I just want you to do one more last thing before you can sit down if you want to. I'm going to hand this mic after this. I want you to put your head down on your chest. And I want you to say, I stand out.
I stand out.
I stand up.
I stand up.
I stand in.
I stand in. Thanks, Michelle. The glory.
That's mine.
That's mine.